You want healthy, glowing skin, but with all the products, trends, and conflicting advice, it's hard to know what actually works. I understand. I am Dr. Tina Meder, a former cardiologist and specialist in the skincare development and cosmetic safety expert. I've spent years studying the science of skin. Welcome to Meder Beauty podcast, where we uncover what really matters, break down the science, and give you real expert-backed skincare advice. Whether you're looking to achieve radiant, healthy skin, curious about anti-aging, or want to understand what's really in your product, you are in the right place. Rooted in science and the truth about what your skin actually needs, we'll have in-depth conversations with leading dermatologists, medical experts, and skincare brand founders to bring you the latest innovations, evidence-based insights, and industry secrets that truly make a difference. We are so happy you are here. So let's go. So pleased to say hello, Sarah. You're my partner in crime. Thank you so much for coming again. Sarah Drew, medical licensed esthetician from Miami with years of personal experience in skincare and in the beauty industry. And today, my suggestion of the topic, it is a skincare for athletes. I know that you are very physically active yourself.
You know, there was a time, because as we have this conversation, I just feel that my close circle is going to say, okay, Sarah, you're an athlete after all. Let's get back into that physical activity once and for all. Hello, Dr. Tina. Thank you for having me here for a really important conversation. I would say for myself as an athlete, I was blessed to not experience acne or clogged and congested pores from being in humid climates. Like a lot of my clients now, they're outside a lot. They're wearing a ton of sunscreen. So their issues were not necessarily my issues. But what I can say, I was a track athlete. I was running, I was doing my own thing, but because my skin was so exposed to the sun, I had these awful tan lines. Of course, as we're teens and we're scratching our backs, so we're getting mosquito bites, I was scarring a lot. So like the uneven skin tone that I experienced from being outside a lot is something that did cause me and still causes me some stress, right? So I can completely understand why I get a lot of clients. That is their primary concern. Like, my back knee is scarring me, help me.
It's one of the main concerns. And I had different experience in athletic world, let's say. When I was very young, I've been swimming professionally. And so my experience was more focused on the water.
Yeah.
Water, chlorine in the water. So we've been working out a lot. In my time, we've been swimming 20K every day. And also we've been running about 10K at least 3 times a week. So it was some combination of the strength training with this exposure to the water and to the chlorine. And a lot of guys in my team, they suffered from acne and back knee. It was quite typical at this time. And literally everyone had a sensitive skin. And despite you have a lot of good stress, sport, right? I love it. And I'm still swimming, despite I'm not competing, but this kind of excitement and adrenaline and happiness, and you physically feel how your body produces endorphins.
Yes, nothing can replace it. And it's almost, we had a conversation recently about teenagers. And that's, of course, I think when we're all the most active, we're doing the most sports. And what I noticed, we're seeing the signs of trauma in their skin. I had a swimmer, beautiful girl, but experiencing a lot of uneven texture and scarring. And we were trying to figure out like how we can balance out what was happening on our microbiome based on the chlorine, based on the heat and the humidity here in Florida. But she could have cared less almost about all of it because she was so happy and she was young and she was a teen. But it still means that we had to train her on how to take care of her skin now so that it wouldn't become such a hard issue to deal with when she became a young adult.
Absolutely. And I think that's the real meaning of this conversation. It's to help people to have this pleasure in their life and to experience it safely without any kind of downtime or price to pay, because sometimes we see dermatologists who advise to stop physical activity, especially for teenagers, that someone who is experiencing acne. Acne is very much relied on the hormone level. And you have severe form of acne. Sometimes dermatologists, they say, just stop it. Just end your career. First of all, I think that's probably not all medical doctors. They understand how important it is for children and for teenagers, and how it will define your adult life.
Sure.
Because it helps you to have the source of the happiness of your life. And so skincare can help to be active safely and to continue to be active for all your long life, dozens and dozens and dozens of years. And actually, it is very important to stay active. It's one of the first rules of active longevity. It's even more important for elderly people than for young people. But can you imagine, you never been athletic until 70 years and suddenly, okay, you will not go for triathlon.
Right.
It would be difficult. So it's better to start at the young age.
Yes, and I can't imagine you didn't start until you're much older and you're experiencing now joint pains and your bone density is completely different. And then all of a sudden, no, don't work out because now you'll injure yourself. That isn't the approach. And I couldn't imagine being recommended that as a young adult. But I guess it makes sense, especially depending on how active a person is. Like you've got teens now playing 3 and 4 sports. Like they're in something every single season. They're swimming and then they're outside. Even in locker rooms, like I remember a lot of the conversations being about hygiene, but I didn't understand that for my long distance runners, why so many of them were experiencing a similar acne was the raising cortisol. Like I didn't know these things. So how could I guide my clients to maintain at least their stress levels then so that it could improve your skin versus telling them like, stop running?
Yeah, and it is not a good advice. So why active people, especially people involved in the sport of the, let's say, high-level sport, not Olympic, but still higher. It's not just a physical activity. When you're working out on the daily basis, it can create some issues for your regular skincare. Because, first of all, when you are working out on the daily basis, you produced more of hormones. Hormone of stress, but not only. Also, that's a hormone which called human growing hormone, which is involved in the muscles development. And it's very synergetic with androgens, male hormones. So even for female athletes, they have more of androgen influence on their skin. And androgen influence in the first place, it means active sebum production. So they produce more of sebum and they are in higher risk of development of skin inflammation, skin oiliness, and acne. Also, another part of the problem being active, it's, as you mentioned, hygiene, because you're sweating a lot, and especially different activity can have different issues. But if you are in contact sport, like
football especially, that was a big one for the guys with their helmets, anything that would constantly be exposed to sweat, dirt, and debris, even outdoors. I would notice acne was almost impossible to control for them.
It's almost unavoidable.
Big season. So it was more about just maintaining the health of their skin off season, but knowing exactly what was happening to them throughout the season was just like unavoidable. Keep your skin clean as much of your materials as you can, as often as you can, but don't stress and hyper-focus on this.
And also over-cleaning, it's not a good thing for the skin, because when you're over-cleaning, over-disinfecting your skin, your microbiome will suffer. And actually the microbiome, it is your best protection.
Absolutely.
And why it is so important in the team sport? Now it will be some probably revelation, because we exchange the microbiome. And they have really interesting scientific research. I remember I read one research about female soccer team. During the season, the microbiome has some similarity more than in family.
Wow. I mean, imagine you're spending so much time together.
So it is very important for all team to have a healthy skin, because when most of the team members, they have healthy skin, the microbiome protects the whole team.
That actually may be revolutionary, girl. That is really cool to think about how we as skin professionals can help people in groups like that and in teams and educate them. I love that.
It's really team spirit, because with your healthy microbiome, you can protect team members with a damaged microbiome, with weakened, and even team members genetically predisposed for atopic skin conditions or for inflammatory skin condition. So literally playing the soccer or other activity in the team, you can avoid the development of atopic dermatitis in your young age. Can you imagine?
I can imagine. I can also just disclaimer say that this is not encouraging the one team member that has a 7-step routine to go and give everyone their recommendation.
No.
The recommendation is that as a team, each of you as individuals takes care of your skin, and together you'll have healthier skin. That's incredible. Yeah. I also should back up just a smidge when I said football. I absolutely meant American football.
So,
that's
how we start? First thing, what we have a lot of questions, not only from professional athletes, but just from people, from our customers who are active and who are working out just for pleasure and to stay healthy. And the first question what I've had very often, how I prepare my skin for a workout, what I do for my skin.
This is a good question. I actually even asked you this question because I have a client who is extremely athletic and she enjoys working out multiple times a day. So the question is like, Sarah, my skin, it's dry. It's not as radiant as I would like, but I'm washing it before I go to the gym, after I go to the gym, and then again in the evening. Should I be doing that? And I genuinely had that question for you, Dr. Matter, is it fine for her to go to the gym without rinsing her face off? And I want to say your answer is no. It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea because you still should cleanse your skin.
Yeah.
And especially when you're waking up, your skin, the night, it is a renewal time. So during the night, your skin is renewing and you have this whole new generation of dead cells appearing on the skin surface. Even when you wash your face properly at nighttime before going to bed, in the upcoming 8 hours, you will get new dead cells, you will get everything on your skin that should be cleaned off again, but gently. So no need to use harsh cleanser or, God forbid, acid-based cleanser. Just the gentle cleanser and cleans up your skin. And another thing to do before the workout is protect your skin, because when you're working out, no matter the activities, if you're doing something more physical than intellectual, you should protect your skin because water loss in your skin is always increased by any types of physical activity, more or less. So you should help your skin to maintain this water holding ability. Some moisturizer should be useful. And here we have a problem because when you're working out, you don't feel comfortable with a creamy moisturizer. And also in many types of skin, the oil-based moisturizer can become, especially when you're working out actively, your skin is more susceptible to androgens. Androgens means hyperproduction of sebum. It is good for people who has a tendency for skin dryness. But if you have a tendency for oiliness, that's another kind of problem. So you should find oil-free moisturizer, comfortable and lightweight, which you can apply on your skin before starting working out. I will not suggest 7 steps daily skincare routine. First of all, it's complicated. And after working out, you should clean your skin again because you're sweating. Your skin needs this cleansing. And so what's the point to apply many steps skincare routine? So stay minimalist. And will you feel comfortable to just cleanse the skin with a gentle cleanser and apply some lightweight moisturizer?
Of course.
Nothing bad about it.
It's very easy.
How long it takes? Couple of minutes?
Honestly, anytime I've gotten a client on a simple routine, we make it much harder and longer in our heads. I need to go take a shower, I need to go work out, and then you want me to put my skincare routine on again. It's like, it's just feeding and nourishing your skin barrier one more time before you go out the door. That's all.
Yeah, and also it's really easy because anyway, in the morning you will brush your teeth, right? So you apply your gentle cleanser, brush your teeth, wash your hands.
We know you all are taking multiple showers throughout the day. Like, let's be real. We know that's the best part of your workout. When you're done, you get to have that nice experience, whether it's in the sauna or the steam room.
So it is another question. What we do after workout. So let's discuss it.
Actually, before we do that, something else that's very trendy throughout the workout that people are doing, it's become popular on social media, is using these hypochlorous acid sprays because they're thinking, I need to kill bacteria. I'm touching so many machines. I'm touching so many devices. Sarah, can I just spray my hypochlorous acid on my face throughout my workout and I'm good?
I try to hide my emotions.
You're doing an incredible job.
I try to hide my emotions because I cannot think about anything worse than using disinfectant before you work out. You need your microbiome during your workout. They thrive on physical activity as well. And when you kill them before working out, it's unsafe. It's leading to the catastrophe.
It's funny because when we speak to the clients and we connect the dots, it's like you use antibacterial on the machines before you use them. Sure, what is the need for it to be on your face? And when we're speaking to clients and educating them on healthy bacteria, and the microbiome just being bacteria. It's not a matter of healthy or unhealthy. There's an overproduction in sebum.
The things to know about the microbiome, it's the most sophisticated laboratory
Yes.
which you have on your skin.
Yes.
Once your skin microbiome is in the contact with some pathogenic, potentially dangerous bacteria,
Yes.
it takes less than 1 minute to produce antimicrobial peptides. It's safe biological antibiotics
Incredible.
in the very low dosage. And it's not only antibiotic, it's a specific peptide
Yes.
which interacts with a specific bacteria perfectly. And also you have viruses on your skin. And viruses, the big part of them called phages. And these phages, they're antimicrobial. So if some pathogenic bacteria contacts your skin, if your skin has a healthy microbiome,
Yes.
it has antibacterial protection. No need to disinfect it.
There we go. Yes.
It is to keep your skin healthy and to keep your microbiome healthy.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. The best idea is to use moisturizer enriched with prebiotics. That's it, because your microbiome will do all the work for you.
There we go. So switch the idea of using some sort of antibacterial spray even on your face and find the right moisturizer that feels comfortable throughout the workday.
I will say for different physical activity, there would be different ideal products
Yeah.
for working out.
Yeah.
Let's say then you are working out indoor, like normal fitness,
Sure.
treadmill, some strength workout, and yes, you're sweating, but you stay indoors in some fitness club. You're not exposed to the ultraviolet.
Right.
You're not exposed to the rain or anything. So
Free radical.
Yeah.
Besides the bad breath around you.
yeah, gentle cleanser and the lightweight
Moisturizer.
moisturizer
Yep.
based probably on hyaluronic acid,
Beautiful.
enriched with prebiotics or probiotics or both of them. If you are the runner
Okay.
or you're taking the bike or you're a triathlon athlete
Yeah.
or you do whatever you want outdoor,
Yes.
you need the moisturizer and sunscreen.
Yes.
And I will say apply a little bit of the same lightweight moisturizer before applying your sunscreen, because it helps you to control the water loss,
Okay.
evaporate less of water, so
Yes.
your skin will not expose to the dryness, and also it helps to keep your sunscreen more efficient.
Okay.
And sunscreen, I will say probably, first of all, look for the word sport on the packaging.
Okay.
It should be water resistant.
That's what sport essentially is translating to.
Yeah, sport is water resistant. So it sticks to the skin better than some kind of cream moisturizer. And most of the sports sunscreens, water resistant sunscreens, they are oil free.
Okay.
So you apply it on the top of your moisturizer, just in a couple of minutes after you apply it, it was absorbed by the skin, and you are good. Another type of physical activity, my favorite one, swimming. And there are two types of swimming, indoors and outdoors.
Yes.
So, indoor swimming, your skin will be exposed to the chlorine.
Yeah.
And paradoxically, it's not so bad. When you're exposed to chlorine regularly, your microbiome adapts to it. So, when you're swimming, it's better to swim at least a couple of times a week, because that's how your microbiome will be naturally adapted to the water. And actually, the concentration of chlorine in the water is very low.
Okay.
It's, some legal limits.
Yeah.
So it should not be irritating. If you're not allergic to chlorine and if your skin is not hypersensitive, and our goal to keep your skin healthy.
Sure.
And healthy skin is not hypersensitive. So if it is sensitive, we address the sensitivity issue. And we just calm down the skin, restores the natural skin barrier, and after you'll be good.
Okay.
And if you swim like a couple of times a month, it can be more damaging to the skin,
Okay.
paradoxically.
The microbiome isn't exposed to the chlorine as often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I remember the research about the skin natural barrier function in athletes, and there have been many categories of athletes, and swimmers being amongst the best ones.
Very good.
Indoor swimming, it's not so bad for your skin if you spend less than 2 hours a day in the water. For professional swimmer, it can be different because sometimes they spend more than 2 hours. But for recreational swimmer, even if you swim 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, it would be okay. To protect your skin, if you have this tendency to skin dryness, you can use a little bit of oil before applying the moisturizer. But also remember, when you are applying something on your skin, everything will be in the water.
I was going to
So
say.
think about your fellow swimmers.
Yeah.
Every time when I see in the changing room women applying this nice perfumed oil on their body, I'd like to say just stop it, because be swimming next to you and it's just pollution for the water. You should go to the water clean.
Yeah.
So please do not apply any heavy product on your skin. For the face, for the hands, if they have a tendency to be dry, a little bit of the nourishing cream would be fine.
Sure.
At night before you swim in the next day. It will be fine. And you apply at home a little bit of the moisturizer. If you need more of nourishing effect, you apply a little bit of the oil before applying the moisturizer. It would be okay. Everything is simple.
Very good.
But for outdoor swimming, it can be different because, once again, paradoxically, salt can be more damaging for the skin than chlorine. Because salty water changes the ions balance in the skin, mineral balance in the skin. And it can really create channels into the skin surface when it loses more water. And I suppose that many people who are swimming regularly experience skin dryness, especially in highly salted water, but not all sea and oceans are the same.
Right.
So Mediterranean is more salty than Atlantic Ocean, for example. So you should adapt yourself using part in the sea. You can use more of oil because it's not so easy to pollute the sea with an oil.
Right.
If it is organic oil, that's nothing bad happens. But swimming in the sea, in the ocean, in the river, in the lakes, we should think about marine life, in river life. So we need sunscreen.
Yes.
But in the same time, it should be not chemical.
Right.
Because we are not sure how chemical filters affect coral reefs. And you know that some sunscreens are even completely banned in Hawaii or Australia, and for good reason. So please use physical sunscreen. And once again, water resistance. It would be the great solution. But before applying sunscreen, you just apply something else. And also, I always suggest that if you are open water swimmer, just don't swim in the bikini. Use rash guards.
Okay.
It's the best way to protect your skin, your body from the sun, because sunscreen will not protect your body.
Well, and also I would imagine the time of day that you're choosing to be outside, like we've talked about.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it all matters, right?
It all matters, and morning swim will be so different from the day swim. But professional athletes, they are obliged to swim during the day as well. But if you are swimming for the pleasure, it's much better to swim in the morning or in the late after lunchtime, early evening would be great. So there could be the different choice of your protective moisturizer.
Yeah.
Before the workout. But after, when we finish workout, you mentioned that what can be more pleasant than go to sauna or to take a nice long shower. Bad idea.
Nice and steamy, raise the temperature in your skin a few levels.
Yeah. And at some point, physiologically, it is good. Because it relaxes your muscles. It helps you to recover better
Absolutely.
after your workout. Also, it's so pleasant. But if your skin has a tendency to be oily or dry or sensitive or mature or hyperpigmented, actually sauna is not good for 80% of skin
The heartbreak across
types.
the world.
Yeah, it's a heartbreak, I know. We should measure this effect. And once again, yes, I understand that a lot of people, they love sauna.
Yeah.
How to make it better? First of all, you never go to sauna with your sweat on your skin. So you should take a shower.
Okay.
And the golden rule about the shower, it should not be hot.
Right.
I will not say it should be cold because it's too much.
Sure. Yeah.
But it should be warm, pleasantly warm, but not hot. Because, you know, when you wash dishes, try to wash dishes even with the same washing powder, washing liquid, by cold water and the hot water. What would be more efficient? Obviously, hot.
Of course.
Why? Because hot dissolves lipid, dissolves fat. And our skin is protected by fat, protected by lipids. So hot shower dissolves your natural lipid barrier on the skin. So that's why it's better to not use hot water, especially before the sauna. And also, if you have sensitive skin, your face, neck, I suggest just take aloe vera gel, simple one, from the pharmacy, addressing sunburn, and apply the layer of aloe vera gel on your face and neck and hands before entering the sauna.
I love this.
It creates this protective pillow
Yeah,
on your face.
that's an incredible tip.
It's a protective layer because aloe vera gel, it's heating slower.
Yeah.
So your skin will be protected. It will not experience this direct
Yes.
fight
Yes.
with the dry hot water. It will not evaporate the water. And aloe is rich in aloesin,
Yes.
anti-inflammatory and antioxidant substance.
Okay.
So it could be easy.
I love that you just gave our clients a tip for instead of me being the dermatologist that says stop working out and that will help clear up your skin. I'm like, stop going to the sauna, stop going to the steam room, and maybe your hyperpigmentation will clear up. But that is a really great tip.
And actually, aloe vera is slightly brightening, so in the long distance, it will help you to prevent the pigmentation because pigmentation can be triggered by the heat as well. If you have a choice going to sauna or hammam, at least on the regular basis, you can go to sauna time, but hammam is much healthier, it's humid, and it is actually good for all types of skin, including acne. Paradoxically, once again, if you go with a clean skin, for detoxification, it helps the microbiome to thrive because microbiome love this condition. But once again, don't spend too much time in hammam. In sauna, you will not spend too much time.
No.
If you're not Estonian or Finnish, you will not. But in hammam, it's easy because it's so relaxing. But please do not stay more than 10-15 minutes in hammam.
Very good tip.
And once again, hot shower.
Yes.
It's a big no.
Yes.
So stay reasonable.
Yes.
Do not take too long shower because more you exposed to the warm water or even hot water, more you dissolve your lipids. And think about your daily showering pack.
Yes.
Because I suppose you have shampoo, you have some hair conditioner, you have shower gel. So it should be gentle and soft.
Yeah.
So it's better to have shower gel like shower foam or even some kind of emulsion, which is not very lipid dissolving for the body, not harsh.
Sure.
And very gentle daily shampoo and conditioner would be good. If you have a tendency for an acne, if you have this problem, please have a look. Do not use coconut oil, even in shampoo and hair conditioner. People love it, and it is really good for the healthy hair and healthy skin, but coconut oil is comedogenic.
Yes.
So if you have acne or rosacea, please be careful. But argan oil in your hair product would be good because it's anti-inflammatory.
Great alternative. Love the argan oil rather than coconut oil. Thank you.
And that actually it's good for everyone.
Okay.
American football, soccer, swimming, triathlon, just working out, treadmill, it's a universal solution.
Yeah, okay, I love that.
And after, we are coming back to the changing room. So the question, what we're using here?
When we talk about what we're using in the changing room, I think it obviously is going to depend on that client and what their day looks like. I have so many clients that go and they're still very busy and they're very active, or they're maybe going home and now it's time to reset, get ready for family. I have a client again who her skin is beautiful, it's clear, but she just feels like it doesn't radiate in the way that she would hope it would. So not only are we giving her a good skincare routine, but we also are giving her like a few tips on devices that could boost the healthier functions and energy in her skin. What do you think about partnering devices with them when they...
It would be great, but probably not in the changing room because it's difficult to use any devices in the changing room. My first advice for the post-workout skincare is based on the understanding then your skin will be twice or even triple more permeable than before workout because the circulation was increased. You've been exposed to the water, you're working out, your pores are slightly larger. So everything you will apply on the skin will penetrate deeper and will penetrate in the bigger amount. So I will not recommend to use any kind of intense skincare after working out, and especially no acid-based skincare, because it can affect your skin really too intensely.
Truly.
And it's very easy to sensitize your skin after working out. So I will say then you can have your small cosmetic bag packed with a skincare addressing sensitive skin, even if your skin is not so sensitive.
That's a really great tip, truly. I don't know that I've ever even thought of the way that my clients can't figure out what days to exfoliate or can't figure out what days to work out, and assuming that they're probably doing some of these things on the same day, hence why their skin is as sensitive and not getting them a result that they'd hope for.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will suggest do not use an exfoliator the night before intense workout because your skin will be more exposed to any kind of infection, irritation, sensitization, photosensitization. So if you have, and you should have,
Yes.
at least one day off.
I was just going to ask, it sounds like we may be confused on when to do these things, assuming a person works out every single day, but not to get away from what you were recommending initially. At the end of the workout, treat the skin sensitive.
Even in professional athletes, you have one day a week with stretching and some recreational workout, not very intense. So when you exfoliate your skin, you exfoliate it before this day or in the morning of your stretching. Revised day.
Okay. And that could also be the day then maybe that you recommend if they do want to use some sort of device or something, again, using it on your rest day, understanding you're already stimulating your skin, you're already boosting your circulation by doing so much activity that really all you need to do is restore, it sounds like.
And because you literally, if you're working out regularly, and especially for the people in the kind of adult active age, you don't need to boost collagen because you have a higher productivity with the collagen until you're 25, 27 years. And after you keep this collagen, half-life of human collagen in the skin is about 15 years. So the collagen which you synthesized in your 25 can be with you until you're 50.
Wow.
So the main problem is prevent the degradation of the collagen. And if you're working out regularly, at least 180 to 100 minutes by week, you keep your collagen eating enzymes under control.
Amazing.
So you don't need to boost collagen synthesis, just keep your money spent on collagen boosters.
No, true.
And to spend something else, like new equipment. But what is a good idea, speaking about devices, I will suggest light therapy once or twice a week, probably with blue light, which is calming, reducing inflammation, and also helping to restore and maintain your capillary healthy. Because your capillary are exposed. They are challenged by every workout because they're dilated and you're oxygenating your skin, but in the same time, your capillary are exposed to this challenge. So it's always good to think about your capillary, and if you're working out intensively, it's good to have in your sensitive skincare routine the product based on capillary strengthening ingredient such as centella or green tea, red grape, resveratrol, niacinamide is really good for capillary. Caffeine is good for capillary. Horse chestnut, escin. So there are a lot of ingredients like this, and it's always good to use them after working out. And once a week or maybe twice a week, if you're working out outdoors, in the water, if you love strength training, a lot of cardio training. So blue light can be great for your skin. Microcurrent therapy, it's also good. But I will probably focus more on the drainage mode. In the microcurrent therapies, on the muscle training mode. Because what is interesting about muscles, actually, worth to mention, speaking about the skincare, people sometimes think you have some kind of borders in your body, like between states. If you train your arms, you let benefits as well. And your face benefits, your neck benefits. So it's you really prevent the face sagging working out.
I would also imagine, again, what we spoke about, you don't need to overstimulate the muscle. If you go in and you're already doing so much production in your body and in your workout, what is the need then to use a device that's boosting the same exact thing? No,
if it is included in your working out by professional, it would be good. But if you're working out regularly and comfortably, if you don't experience the pain, contracture, if you're not stiffed the next day after the working out, everything is good. You do not need any help. And also, if you're stiff, it's not a good sign. Because if you're working out professionally, please ask to a medical professional working with your team how to avoid it. Because apparently that's a sign your muscles don't have sufficient recovery. If you're working out for pleasure, you should not be stiffed.
Right.
Because what's the point? You are not preparing for Olympics. Just manage it a little bit better. Do not be overexcited about new weight or anything.
I love it.
And another thing it's worth to mention, I believe, it is a make-up question. All right? You've been in changing rooms enough in your life. Did you see?
Of wearing makeup during workout or putting it on after?
First of all,
Because I don't think the first one needs to even be spoken about.
oh my God,
Please.
do not put makeup before working out.
Even I would say down to a tinted SPF.
No,
Don't do it. It's
don't do it.
unnecessary.
It's not good for your skin. There's an exception if it is tinted water-resistant SPF kind of sport range. You love it. Okay, you can do it.
Right.
If you feel like it comforts your skin and
Yeah.
if you don't experience any kind of discomfort about it. Even if everyone in your fitness club
Yeah.
look handsome,
Yeah. Truly.
especially
Listen.
because it will just worsen your skin conditions.
And how many times do you look at yourself in the mirror during a workout and you're like, look at the cheeks, the glow, you're radiating. So no need there. And then as I think of what you just mentioned post-workout, how much permeable our skin truly is,
That's a
that was a
problem.
huge question of, so do I apply makeup after a workout? Or if I don't do it immediately, can I do it 2 hours after? When can I apply my makeup, Sarah?
That's a two-side problem because first problem, it's not like your mascara is leaking.
Yeah.
If you want your mascara leaking, why not? But your skin became over-permeable, so the part of the makeup will be absorbed by your skin. And you don't need it because makeup, it's not like a skincare. It can be very irritating. And another thing, the makeup removers are more aggressive than gentle cleanser. So when you remove the makeup after the training with some kind of makeup removing solution, you are damaging your skin barrier unavoidably. So it's another bad point about wearing makeup. But after working, if you feel like you should apply makeup, why not? But once again, first apply skincare.
Yes.
And please wait a little bit until your skin will be cooled down. It should not be hot and you should not be red to pink
Yeah.
because until the moment when your skin is pink, it's hyperpermeable.
Wow.
And please apply some primer.
Yes.
Once again, it can be the same lightweight moisturizer which you've been using before working out. But better to have your skincare routine for sensitive skin, respecting your skin type. So if your skin is oily, just use some mattifying, oil controlling solution. If your skin is dry, it can be some antioxidant moisturizing serum applied before the moisturizer. And never apply the makeup foundation on the naked skin immediately after working out. And another thing to say, I don't know how often you've seen it, but I am an early bird person. So very often when I go to the fitness club, I'm coming one of the first. And so many times in my life, I've seen young girls extracting comedons in the changing room before or after working out. I cannot imagine anything worse for your skin.
Oh, God.
Please don't do it. Please restrain. I know it's a stress and sometimes it's a self-harm.
Yeah.
And it is difficult to control probably, but it's so damaging. It's really harming your skin and your health and your body.
And it's actually funny because as we spoke, our clients are still under the impression of pores opening and closing. So they're thinking there's never a better time, Sarah. My pores are wide open. It's warm. It's ready. It's juicy. And it's unknown to them that even we, as we look at their skin on the table, when we see warm, inflamed, super juicy skin that's ready to pop open, I am avoiding you like the plague. I am putting you under a light to reduce your inflammation and throwing a mask on your face. I am not touching that.
You know why? Because all kinds of physical activity increases your cortisol level. It is good.
That's great.
But cortisol, it is pro-inflammatory hormone.
Hello.
All kind of scratch and trauma in your face can develop the infection, can develop the huge inflammation.
Absolutely.
So
I've never been more excited. And then that's why you're seeing all of the scarring and the difference in pigmentation in your skin.
I'm so tempted just to approach it to say, don't do it. Please don't do it.
Oh, you're so sweet to mind your business. Me, I'm telling you, don't do it.
You know, I am much older, so I mind my business in the last 20 years. I've had my period when I intervened.
that's great.
So, and also the body care it's a little bit easier. But also, once again, please think about not only your comfort, but also about what you apply on the skin. And remember that everything perfumed will smell stronger because your body is hot and permeable, and also everything can damage your skin and sensitize the skin.
Yes.
So the best way when you feel like your body skin is dry is to apply something lightweight.
Yeah.
Easy, some kind of simple moisturizer which can be absorbed quickly and comfortably by your skin. And probably the last point to mention, deodorants. And it is a tricky question. I know that many athletes, especially young people, they are using strong aluminum-based deodorant because they see sweating as something shameful.
Sure.
It is not, guys.
No, sweat.
Sweat is an elixir of the workout.
If anything, I'm a little upset when I don't sweat. Oh.
Yeah, you should sweat. So please never apply the aluminum-based deodorant. If you are an athlete and if you're looking for real results, switch to biological deodorants because the natural sweating is a part of the detoxification process.
Exactly.
You will not recover properly until you will sweat properly.
And if we're speaking about some of the skin conditions and concerns that people have, say, around the shoulders and around the back, I can't imagine if you're preventing your body from going through its natural detoxification process that you're helping.
Yeah, it's also hidradenitis.
Yes.
In the underarm, it's the issue for many people who are athletic, and it really limits you in the working out. And if you're experiencing some body acne, think about the healthy diet in the first place, stress management, and also some specific products, skincare. Suppressing the acne, we have this great skin cream, which we are recommending to use after workout at least once a day for everyone who is experiencing the body acne. Niacinamide, plant stem cells, kimchi extract as a probiotic, but there are many good products on the market. You can choose one.
Well, I'm so glad that you mentioned U-Skin because, again, when we're speaking about some of the very quick and convenient ways that people are trying to, in quote, control body acne, but to the point of you mentioning permeability, they're using salicylic body sprays, they're using hypochlorous acid sprays, they're using things that are ultimately going so much deeper into the skin than they realize, creating a harder microbiome to ultimately change and control.
Yeah, it's not a good way because everything which can sensitize and irritate your body and damage your skin barrier will not be good for the acne treatment. So my suggestion first, it is gentle cleanser, not a harsh soap, not a shower gel, something really easy and anti-inflammatory. So go easy. You can use facial cleanser for your back in this situation. Another thing, no hot shower. Also towels. I will suggest don't use the club towels in this situation because they've been washed with some harsh cleanser which can sensitize your skin again. I will say look some kind of microfiber towels which you bring with you. They are light and they are hygienic, so you can wash it yourself with some kind of sensitive skin.
That's a great tip.
After working out, do not wear synthetic clothes. Yeah, it will be really good with something light and absorbed. And when you apply your anti-acne skincare solution on your back or on your bottom or you have acne, just wear something made from natural fibers. Because it will be easier for you. And also now they are great anti-inflammatory clothes. For people made from bamboo fibers, which helps to control skin inflammation in body. They are recommended for people suffering from atopic conditions.
No way.
Yeah, that really helps.
Wow.
Something easy made from bamboo, not hardly colored. So, something which is really easy. And just to protect your skin.
That is an incredible tip. It sounds like for the most part, our athletes all have one thing in common, which is water loss and the correct balance and texture of hydration when they not only go in for the workout, but once they're finished from the workout. And everything else that they're seeming to experience will be balanced, assuming that they're not destroying their microbiome along the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Be smart, be active, keep your microbiome safe, and have a pleasure from working out all your life.
I love it.
It's so good for your health.
I'm back in it. I'm an athlete again.
Yeah, both of us.
Thank you, Dr. Tina. That's incredible. Really good advice.
Thank you so much for this discussion. It was so great. Thank you for joining us today on the Matter Beauty podcast. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe so you never miss an expert skincare tip. Have a question or topic you'd like for me to cover? Send me a message at podcast@midderbeauty.com and let's keep the conversation going. Also, you can visit midderbeauty.com and discover Midder Skincare, which I created. And if you enjoyed the show, I'd love if you left a review. It helps others find the podcast and keeps us growing. Until next time, stay healthy, stay glowing, and take care of your skin.